catch already as it was if he'd have held on. He was looking upfield. It's a mistake that's going to happen when you're aggressive and you're looking to get more. You're not satisfied with catching the ball and going down. Mistakes happen like that. You got to just look past them and move on.
2nd down and 20 from the 21 for the Shorthorns. They lead 7-0. The clock is stopped here. 8:51 left, 3rd quarter. 2 splits out to the left. That's Adams and Jackson. Pitch it left to Jason Houston. He gets a block, cuts it up, and then gets wrapped up and then hit hard for a loss of 1. He got a block out there from Donovan Kujay and also Dan Dagan, but it's no gain. And now it's 3rd down and 20. Well, we knew Yoakum's defense was going to be very quick and very tough, and they have proven that here so far tonight. 3rd and 20, ball at the 21. It'd be a good time either for the slip screen or a fade. Just looking ahead. Jackson out here to the right. Schromick to the left. Backside pressure. Sarton's in trouble. Throws it. The ball is caught by Raines at the 10. The 5. He is going to score. Touchdown. David Raines. Sarton gets mauled, but it doesn't matter. He's got 6 more on the board. Great play.
Well, they weren't looking at the backside of the outfield, but they were watching Jackson on that fade pattern. Like we saw right before, it looked like it was going to be a fade pattern. The inside fake to the cut to the corner of the end zone. Cleared the zone out. Perfect for Raines out of the backfield. Great call by Coach David Hoosman on a 3rd and long. I don't think anybody was expecting a back out of the backfield to catch that.
I never thought that that would be the call. And once again, we're fooled, but we're pleasantly fooled with Schulenburg scoring the touchdown on the 21-yard pass with 7:59 left in the 3rd. Shepard will try to add the extra point. That is touchdown pass number 9 for Sarton. Snap is down. The kick is up. It's no good. That could be costly. Let's look at the clock. It'll tell you that the Schulenburg Shorthorns lead 13-0 over the Yoakum Bulldogs with 7:59 left, 3rd quarter. To you each and every Tuesday night by Diamond S Restaurant, Foxfire Builders, 10th Frame Bowling, Audubon Travel Shop, IMCO, Ken and Sherry Banks owners. Come check Wagner Insurance Agency, Kelly and Doris Sarton, Schulenburg Livestock Auction Incorporated, Zimmerman's Garage, Schulenburg Printing and Office Supplies and Sports Specialties, and Dan and Jill Tabor. Shorthorns 13, Bulldogs nothing. There's 7:59 left, 3rd quarter. Schromick will kick it away once again. Now they put Sheelick in the middle, and Douglas is split to the right. And it will be kicked to Douglas, who will be in the end zone, and will kneel it right there. Good job by the Horns as they kicked it away from, put it in between Sheelick and Douglas, and the ball bounced, got the big roll into the end zone. That's a good leg by Schromick.
Well, I like the philosophy of Yoakum moving him around, trying to fool Schulenburg, but they caught it early enough and kicked it deep. I didn't think he had quite that leg, but it's a nice surprise by Schromick to one-hop it into the end zone and give him the ball to 20. That sure beats a chance for a big return.
So the first time that Yoakum touched the football in the 2nd half, he fumbled. That was Douglas, and Schromick picked it up. Yoakum will go back on the attack, but now they're trailing 13-0. I-backs. Suggs is the fullback, and Douglas, the tailback, takes the handoff, gets 5, 10, there he goes. 35-40, you're not going to get him. Bezetsny tries. We talked about it, Jeff. See you later. 80-yard touchdown for Alan Douglas, just like that, and no flags on the play. We told you that Douglas could break it, and he did.
Oh, there's no question. The speed that he's had, they've talked to us before. Any play, any time can be a turnaround at the game. A few missed tackles, and he's gone. There's no doubt about his speed.
So it's now a 13-6 ball game. The Dogs will go for the extra point. That's going to be Fikach to try to add the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Jeff, he missed it to the left. So that's a big break. The score remains with 7:46 left. Schulenburg 13, Yoakum 6. Shorthorn football on Channel 16, brought to you by Baumgarten Matula, Bruce and Cindy Bozel, 3D Belt Company, Charles and Gail Bonk, Oak Ridge Smokehouse Restaurant, Tom and Dolores Sanders, Gallup Supermarket, and Leo's Stop and Shop, Leo's Sheer Genius, and upstairs at the downstairs, Mayor Leo Kopetsky, Davine, and Kinney. 7:46, 3rd quarter. We are back with a good ball game. 13-6. Douglas breaks it for 80 yards. The point after touchdown was no good. And now the Horns find themselves up by just 7. Fikac's kick is a high floater. It's going to be taken by Raines at the 25, fumbles, gets it up. He's got some room. The 35 gets outside, 40, and then dropped down to the 41-yard line. Raines may have stumbled at first, saw the outside seal, got outside. Good block by Bezetsny. Also in on that good block was Ricky Hernandez in good territory.
Well, the pursuit came so quick to him, they almost ran past Raines. The kick was so short. That almost benefited Schulenburg. One wave, and he's past the big wave of Yoakum's rush. One more block, and he had a long way to run on the sidelines with the kicker left. A nice return by Raines.
1st and 10, Shorthorns, 13-6 lead over Yoakum. 7:39 left, third quarter. Sarton with 2 splits out to left. Mark here to the right. Raines in Houston. Sark rolling to his left. Has plenty of time. He will run. He's got 5 and gets smashed right there by Chad Onheiser at the 46-yard line. Gain of 5 for Sarton. He was hit awfully hard. Stevens going to be all sore on Saturday morning.
Well, I'm sure they've got him busted up in a flak jacket to take any of those hits. A positive play, 5 yards any way you look at it. It's not a negative. You got a second in a reasonable amount to gain here. A good decision by Sarton not to make the errant pass or make the mistake.
2nd and 5, Horns, 2 splits to the right. That's Adams and Jackson. Counter trade to Jason Houston, trying to get outside, cannot. Big play by Chad Onheiser again. Had Jason cut it back to the middle of the field, Jeff, he may have had some running room.
There was room. Trying to make a big play. I don't know if Yoakum's going to give up the big play tonight. We might have to take what we can get and just sustain a possible drive instead of making the big play. Excellent pursuit and speed by Yoakum's defense might contain us to a short yardage night tonight, so we got to take what they can give us possibly.
Gain of 1. 3rd and 4 for Schulenburg. Split backs, receiver to either side, tight end is to the right. Sarton dropping back, quick hit, caught by Bezetsny, first down to the 45. He gets leveled, but not before he picks up the first down. Tommy Cliff hit him, but not before it was an 8-yard gain. And Bezetsny on the quick slant. Jeff, that's all you want on a play like that. Get it across the middle quickly. Here comes the rush, pick up the first down.
You don't have to get greedy and go for the big play. Get the first down, maintain that clock, and just drive. Take your drive, get what they give you. It's like we talked about. Take what they give you.
Ball at the 44-yard line in Bulldog territory. 1st and 10, Schulenburg. Sarton barking the signals will give it to Houston. Wrapped up, not much there, no gain. Jason Houston is being canned up. Robbie Suggs on the play. Also, Tommy Cliff. Well, I'll tell you one thing. With Jason being canned up like that, he's like a wild bear in a small cage that's being teased by a group of kids. If he ever gets out, look out.
Oh, Jason, I'm sure he's getting a little steamed under the collar right now. I'd like to see him go a little more north and south with the run instead of a little dancing right now at this point of the game, but we'll see what his philosophy is.
Pitch it wide again. Defense is there. Houston tries to cut it up. Gains 2. That's it. 3rd and 8 coming for Schulenburg. The ground attack has not been there tonight for the Schulenburg Shorthorns. 5:30 left to go, third quarter. Schulenburg up 13-6. 3rd down and 8, Schulenburg. Clock continues to roll. Ball is at the 43-yard line in Yoakum territory. Next week, the Horns travel to Houston to take on Houston Wheatley. 3rd down, Sarton to pass. Here's a screen, and it's knocked away. Jamie Jackson had the entire side of the field screened off, Jeff. He could have ran for days. But the ball was knocked away by Billy Zinke, a 225-pound senior, first year on the varsity. He knocked it away, and Jamie catches that. The wall was there.
Yoakum's good fortune to be at the right place at the right time. He didn't have quite the rush they usually have on that one, and the man was back far enough. A fortunate play for Yoakum, unfortunate for Schulenburg.
Schromick will kick it away. Schielick is back deep. Good snap. Here's the rush. The punt is a good one. It will hit at the 10. And Schielick picks it up at the 1. What a mistake. And he gets knocked down. Boy, that almost spelled disaster. He was able to get it out, but that ball's going for the end zone.
It had one hop to the end zone left. He caught it about the 1 yard line. Instead of at the 20, you're looking at being at the 13 or so, a 7 yard mistake possibly. Not a big mistake. The way Yoakum ran that ball last time, 7 yards isn't going to make a lot of difference. Schulenburg's going to have to step up the defense right now.
It's 1st down and 10. Yoakum has touched the ball twice in this half. They fumbled their first play of the quarter and then scored an 80-yard touchdown on the next play after Schulenburg recovered and then scored. They will give it to the fullback. Not much there. That is Caballero, or is that Tommy Cliff? They've been alternating. It is Caballero, number 80. Talk about a high number for a fullback. A very short gain of 1. Now here comes Tommy Cliff. One thing they're maybe trying to set up, give Douglas a little break. Sheelick will come in. And now Robbie Suggs will come in. I look for the Yoakum Bulldogs. Give it to the fullback. Not much there. Chad Ginnert, Kurt Bezetsny, Barry Shepard, and a whole host of Schulenburg Shorthorns in on that play. Nice play by the defense. No gain. Now it is 3rd down and 8. Well, you could tell that Douglas was winded after running those 80 yards. Maybe they're trying to give him a series without a lot of wear and tear, but with 3rd down, that deep, you're probably not going to give it to him. You think they'd go to the air. We'll see. 2 receivers out to the right side, 1 to the left. No tight end. I look. Motion this time. They will give it to Douglas. Defense over pursuits. Then wrapped up by Ginnert, and he's not going to have the 1st down. Gain of 5, that's it. Ginnert, Bozel out there, along with Paco Valenzuela, Brian Valenzuela, Barry Shepard. So it brings up a 4th down and 3, and Michael Williams will punt. Jeff, he has not been that successful punting the football tonight.
Well, the second one had a decent roll on it to help him out. The first one, 15 yards. If the Shorthorns get a little luck here, we might have a repeat of that.
High snap. Here's a rush, and Ginnert blocked it. Chad Ginnert blocked it. Mr. Special Teams, the headhunter, 61 in your program. Chad Ginnert blocked the punt. Another big break for the Horns, Jeff.
Mr. Headhunter, like you said it, with his 6'3", 6'4" frame, when he stretches out, you got a lot of wingspan on the Eagle. Nice play, a clean block, straight down block, not a partial block, straight back to the kicker. Nice play by the special teams.
Chad, you've got your name for the season, Headhunter. 2:48 left. Another big break for the Horns here in the 3rd quarter. They lead 13-6 in the red zone at the 10-yard line. Dustin Bozel brings the troops up. He's the center of the regulators. The quarterback is Sarton, looking for a play. Looking to the sidelines now. He's set to go. Sarton will hand it to Wright. Wright looking for some running room. Not much there. Maybe one. Offensive line, Urich and Kujay, the guards. Segura, Dagan, the tackles. Of course, as we said, Dustin Bozel is the man who snaps the football and calls all the line changes. No gain for Wright. 2nd down and goal. Just inside the 10, half a yard gain maybe. 2nd and goal. Shorthorns lead 13-6. 2:15 left 3rd quarter. What they may be doing is looking to stall the time as much as possible. Take as much time as possible. There's a quick hit of Bradley Wright. See ya. Adios. Touchdown. 10 yards away. Bradley was right on that one.
Well, we alluded to earlier in the earlier sequence, the last drive. Maybe we need to go more north and south. They're stretching everything out. They have excellent team speed. Maybe we need to try to get the push up the middle. I wholeheartedly agree with it. Well, the stats itself right there, the touchdown shows we agree with it. But a nice call. Maybe that's where we need to start attacking the line of Yoakum's deep. Maybe they're starting to show a little wear. We'll see on the following drive with Yoakum. Nice call by Coach Hoosman.
19-6. Horns will go for the extra point to make it a 14-point ball game. As Sarton will hold for Barry Shepard. He is 1 of 1 tonight, or 1 of 2. The kick is up. This one splits the uprights, and the Horns lead now 20-6. Time on the board, 2:06 left, third quarter. Schulenburg up now by 14 points. That drive after the block punt, 2 plays, Jeff, and they take it up the gut. Bradley Wright scores the touchdown. Take a little heat off your big man. Hey, Jason Houston's not going to gain 200 yards every Friday night. You spread the offense, spread the wealth, and look what happens. Wright takes it in. Nice play, nice block by the regulators.
Well, you have to look at our schedule, and playing big school after big school every week is going to take a toll on our smaller players. Jason is a big player, but they're going to key on Jason. That's a well-known fact. He's going to get his hits if he can just stay healthy for district. When we get down to teams our size, we have an excellent chance this year.
Douglas will be in the middle this time. Sheelick to the right, and LaRae Williams out here to the left. Stromik's kick will go to Douglas at the 2. Here he comes up the middle of the field. Gets away. He's got some running room and then gets met up and hit and knocked down. On the tackle, Ginnert was there, the headhunter. Also, Brian Valenzuela and Jared Stromik, the kicker. You know, Stromik makes a lot of those. He'll kick it and then he's in a lot of tackles.
Well, usually the kicker's the safety. Well, Stromik's last year on the JV, he was a linebacker. He's not going to sit back and just take the easy route. He wants to get down there and get his nose into hitting. Aggressive little player. You've got to give him a lot of heart.
1st and 10 for the Yoakum Bulldogs at the 30. Schulenburg up 20-6 with 1:57 left. Third quarter. Hand it to Douglas. Matt by the headhunter, Chad Ginnert. And also Jared Stromik. You just talked about Jared. Made the big interception last week. Made the fumble recovery here tonight. He's having a heck of a season so far. We're only 4 games in.
Well, Jared had the unfortunate that he didn't get to play his first few years, didn't come out for football. And it came out last year and was a pleasant surprise to the staff. Came up during the playoffs and in the latter part of the season and made a nice contribution to the team. Jared's a fine young man and a welcome addition to this team.
2nd down and 9. Penalty flags go down, as does Douglas, at the hands of Romine and Gintert. Some movement on the line. We'll see if it's offsides or illegal procedure. It's offsides against Schulenburg, so they will in all likelihood take the penalty, make it 2nd down and 4 instead of 3rd. It'll be 2nd down and 4 as they'll mark off the 5 yards against Schulenburg. Move the ball to the 36-yard line. And actually, it's 2nd and 5. We've talked about these spots here, Jeff, tonight. Again, Schulenburg may be beneficiary of a yard to their advantage on the spot.
Looks like the 2nd time we've had that problem. I don't know if these referees are just having a hard time seeing a favorable spot.
Hand it to Douglas. He's got a full head of steam. Gets away, has the 1st down. The man is still on his feet to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9 and a 1st down. Up to the 45-yard line. Clock is stopped at 42 seconds. They'll wait. They'll spot the change and start the ticker. It'll be a 1st down and 10. Schulenburg leads 20-6 over Yoakum with 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Douglas, 8 yards behind the football. He is the I-back. They will give him the football. He gets met at the line and dropped by Stromik and by Barry Shepard. Good job, Stromik and Shepard doing the good job. Stromik, the right half. Shepard in it there at the linebacker spot.
I still allude to Kevin. 1st down is a big down. The first half they were getting 7, 8 yards on the carry. If we can continue to give them this, make them do something out of the ordinary. We need to keep them off balance and make them make the long runs on 2nd and 3rd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The scoreboard reads Schulenburg 20 and Yoakum 6. Tonight's cablecast is being brought to you by the Record Rack. Barry and Melissa Shepard, Carrie and Laurie Bauer, Jean, Barbara, and Christine Gintert, Royce and Jeanette Kujay, Casper's Department Store, Frank Supply, Schwenke Baumgarten Funeral Home, Mark, Brian, and Bill Clazel, Schulenburg Glass, Mike and Phyllis Yuritsa, Schaller Engineering, Welborn Petroleum, Hill Bank and Trust Company, serving your local needs for 100 years. In Weimar, Watzlawick Clinic and Pharmacy, and Mr. B fireworks. That's Tom Vargas. Quarter. 2nd down and 9 for the Yoakum Bulldogs. Cliff wants to throw. He's being sacked and throws, and the ball is going to be caught. And then the man is wrapped up and nailed by Sarton on the sidelines. The ball was caught by John Strait. The black attack appears as though, Jeff, they had him wrapped up for the sack, but he got away, did Michael Warren, and threw the ball ahead to John Strait for a gain of 7. And now it brings up 3rd and a long 2. 3rd and a long 2 for the Dogs. 11:49 left. Clock is stopped because the play was ended out of bounds. I-backs. Hand it to Douglas. Who else? And he's going to be wrapped up. No gain or loss by the big defense. Sam Brown in on that. Along with Chad Gittert. 51 is Ricky Hernandez. And Yoakum says, hey, we can't afford to give him the football at midfield. We're going to have to punt it. But you never know what could happen. Williams will punt. The Shorthorns aren't buying it. They have not sent anyone back. And it's a fake. They hand it to Sheelick. No, see ya. Headhunter, Chad Gittert. That one was almost telegraphed. You could see Sheelick shaking as though he knew he was going to get the football. Gittert didn't fall for it, wrapped him up.
Well, it looked like the upbacks were moving a little early there in anticipation of the play. Instead of going after block, looking for the ball possibly. Nice play by the Shorthorn defense. The fans are pumping them up. I would have kicked the ball there in that sense. Now you've got a half the field to go instead of the full length. Another big break for Schulenburg.
Well, if you're going to go for it, let's go straight. You know Douglas can pick up that yardage if possible. It didn't work. It backfired. It could hurt the Bulldogs. Shorthorns lead by 14. 11:08 left, 4th quarter. Sarton will give it to Houston. He's got some runner in the 50, 45, 40, cuts away 35, still on his feet. That's the All-State Jason Houston. He's like a mad bear being teased by kids. In this case, it's a bunch of Bulldogs. Watch him. He can bite you real strong. And Houston takes it across to the 28-yard line, 27 yards. He had only 37 in the game to this point. That's 64 yards now for the All-Stater. And the ball is at the 28-yard line.
You've got to hand it to this Yoakum defense, holding Jason Houston to 64 yards and a few carries the last few weeks. He's had that on a few carries. A commendable job on the staff of Yoakum on holding Jason Houston down.
But it's not over. 1st and 10. David Raines has the football, cuts away up to the 25, and then flags down at the line of scrimmage. And we pretty much have seen this scenario before. It's going to be, well, the officials are talking, not a quick hold. Face mask, Bulldogs. Big break. We thought it may be the holding. They get a face mask and a break for the Horns.
Well, I guess we're just going by what we've been seeing all night. Schulenburg's been liking to grab everybody. Unfortunate for Yoakum that went against him. Is it going to be a 5-yarder or a 15-yarder?
Well, it will be a 5-yarder, but it is a 1st down or a 2nd down and maybe 1. 2nd and 1. Adams will bring in the play and split out to the left. It is a 1st down. 1st and 1. Okay. Split backfield. Bulldog defense coming up. Sarton with a play action. Wants to throw. The man is there. It's Adams. Touchdown! Wide open. But flags are down. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Flags are down at the line of scrimmage. Flags are down. It would go as a 21-yard touchdown pass. But let's see. The officials are talking with the Schulenburg team, and it's going to be against the Schulenburg. Illegal man downfield. Wipe it off the board. Wipe it off the board. It is an illegal man downfield against the Schulenburg Shorthorns. Jeff, it was a great call.
A great call at a great time. They weren't expecting the pass. They haven't been after Adams all night to throw him the ball. Unfortunate for Schulenburg. You're still in a good position. You're still looking at 1st down here and less than 10 to go. Could be an unfortunate call. He's talking to the referee. Maybe there's some confusion in the play.
They've already marked it back. Illegal man downfield against the Shorthorns. It will keep the points from the board. And now the head official, he and Coach Whitmire having a conversation from about 40 yards apart. We'll see exactly. They will say it should be still first down. It is. It's 1st and 7. Now, the ball is at the 25-yard line. 1st and actually about 6 for the Shorthorns. Clock is running at 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in the football game, and Schulenburg leads 20-6. Just had a touchdown taken off the board on an illegal man downfield. Let me go right back to it with Jackson here on the left. Bezetsny is out to the right. Sarton will give it to Raines. Tries to go outside, nothing there. He is wrapped up and dropped for a loss, and now it's going to be 3rd down and about 9. Or 2nd down. 2nd down and 10. Ball is back to the 28. We need the 18. 2nd and 10. But the clock rolls, which is important. 2nd and 10 for the Shorthorns. 9:15 left. Football game. Schulenburg up 20-6. Sarton drops back, wants to pass, looking, standing tall, has time, throws it deep in the end zone, fight for it, intercepted, now taken away, incomplete. It was almost intercepted. Jackson almost took it away, and the ball fell to the ground. That would have been the first interception thrown by Sarton this year. He kind of threw that one up in triple coverage, but the results are okay. It went incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Almost a completion also. They both went up for the ball. Looked like Warren possibly had it first. Jackson almost came down with it out of his hands. Good play on both receivers' part to break up the play.
Ball at the 28, 3rd and 10, Horns. Sarton will split Jackson to the right, Bezetsny here to the left. Split backfield. Sarton rolling to his right. Has protection. May run it. Steps back. Looking. In trouble. Throws. And it's incomplete. Pass intended for Bezetsny. And now it's 4th down. The ball is at the 28. It would be a 45-yard field goal. Don't think we're going to do that here. Well, you had it first and 1 or 1st and 2 after the big penalty. You throw a touchdown pass, gets wiped off the board. Then you commit a penalty. And now it's 4th down and 10. Adams comes in with a play. The clock is stopped. 8:53 left. 20-6. Schulenburg leads here in the 4th quarter. Split backfield for the Horns. Sarton is the quarterback. Adams here to the left. Jackson to the right. Looking for the faded Jackson. It's caught. Makes a move. He's got the 1st down. Lunges forward. Great move. Listen to that Schulenburg Shorthorn crowd across the way. When in doubt,
Throw the screen.
That's it. The little quick hitter. 1st down, a gain of 12, and another 1st down.
Get the ball in Jackson's hand. He's got quick moves, quick feet. I alluded to earlier, I thought that was the end we were going to have to pick on, the little defensive back there. Maybe not quite the sure tackler. He's a little smaller fella possibly. Jamie is an excellent athlete. The man you want with the ball, him or Houston, or Sarton. You got these 3 fellas that's your money people. They went to him again, paid off big.
1st and 10, Horns, 17-yard line, driving with 8:25 to go, up by 14, trying to put this one out of sight. Hand it. Jason makes a nice move. He's going to go. He looks for the pylon. See you later, alligator. Touchdown again. Jason Houston, number 2 on the night and number 9 on the year. This one from 17 yards out, and it puts the Horns up by 20, 26-6, with 8:14 left to go in this football game. Jeff, crucial plays. When you're ranked number 1 in the state, you've won 2 straight state championships, come back after 2 state semifinal years, a quarterfinal year last year. The tradition is there. Kids make big plays.
It's almost like they're expected to win. They find ways to win, whether it be a block punt, a fumble, special teams play. We haven't had a lot of breaks beside the Hallettsville game on special teams. It was a good time tonight for them to step up. That was Yoakum's not going to give them anything. They earned everything.
The extra point attempt is going to be blocked. And with 8:14 left in the ball game, Schulenburg leads Yoakum by the score of 26-6. So Jamie Jackson, or I should say Jason Houston, just scored his 9th touchdown of the year. And the Shorthorns lead this one now 26-6. The extra point gets blocked, so still Yoakum thinking they can get a quick touchdown here, get a funny break. They're right back in it.
I still am real impressed with their defensive effort. Holding Jason Houston to 81 yards, I didn't think that was going to happen this year. Next week, who knows what's going to happen against Wheatley, a big-sized school to Schulenburg to have to face. But I thought the way he was running the first 3 weeks, I didn't think he was going to be held to this. A nice effort by Yoakum's defense.
But remember, Schulenburg will probably get the football back at least 1 or 2 more times. Schromick will kick it away. There's the kick. It's going to be a short, high kick. And the ball is going to be caught by a Shorthorn. Man, scramble flags go down everywhere. That's because the Yoakum man called for a fair catch, which you can do, I do believe, on a kickoff. Flags went everywhere. Little trickery there by Coach David Hoosman. We'll see. Exactly. I think it's going to go against the Horns. Pass interference. It's going to be a first down, Yoakum. Schulenburg did recover, but it appears as though the Bulldog called for a possible fair catch, which you can do.
Well, Bezetsny, that wasn't a planned play. He wasn't even looking for the ball. At the last second, he turned up and it was there. That wasn't a call play. You could tell he mishit the ball. We have a Yoakum player down. I hope it's nothing serious, but unfortunate for Schulenburg. I didn't see him put the hand up either. A good heads-up play by the Yoakum player. At that situation, nobody expected that kick, and I'm sure he just mishit the ball. Excellent play. A real heads-up play.
Yoakum will have possession at the 40.